Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm Mike. This is the Prepared Citizen, and for today's topic, we're going to be going over what I carry every day in my EDC bag, and also the review of the Hazard 4 Kato. Let's jump right into it. So, I wanted to talk about my EDC bag. I previously made a video about this before in the past, but I just kind of want to do a little bit more of a deep dive into what bag I'm actually using and all the different compartments that the bag has, and also what I carry inside of it every day. So I'm a strong believer of having an EDC bag, something that you can kind of carry every day, everywhere you go, that's going to be discreet. Doesn't really scream that you're carrying any tactical stuff or firearms. So that's why I really like Hazard 4. Crossbodies and stuff, those are pretty cool, but I kind of feel like, me personally, since I'm in this space, and you guys might know as well, that when I see somebody with a crossbody, it kind of just is a data giveaway, at least to me, that they're carrying a firearm. And with a little mini messenger like this, I feel like it's a little more discreet. I live a very active lifestyle. I train jiu-jitsu and also Muay Thai. And I'm a former competitive bodybuilder. I would like to compete again this year, with that said, but and I power lift as well. But with having that type of lifestyle, I like to carry things that kind of fly underneath the radar. That's my version of a gray man, is just having something that just makes me look like I'm just going to the gym. I have a couple of kids and another one on the way. So with being a dad as well, I kind of like my little dad bag and just kind of be inconspicuous. But with that said, let's jump right into it. This is the Hazard 4 Kato. You can get this from Hazard 4 directly, or you can go on Amazon. But yeah, we can start on the outside. One thing I really like about this bag is the quality. So the reason I went with Hazard 4 is that I know a lot of first responders, photographers, medics. Yeah, a lot of people use this bag because of the durability. I've had it for a couple of months now. I carry it every day, everywhere I go, and it's been a game changer. I really like this strap. It offers a padding right here, which I think is good, because, you know, if you're going to be carrying every day, I don't care how much you work out, it's still nice to be able to have that level of comfort and at least having an idea of where you should place the bag when you throw it over your shoulder. So that's nice. All the zippers are YKK zippers, if I'm not mistaken. The zippers do offer a little, well, they have the pull strings, but then they also have like a little loop here if you would like to put like a lock in there. The bag also, the front buckle has a lock on it as well, so you can lock it. I can't remember if this is like a little pull tab, so you can just tighten it, if I'm not mistaken, or you could attach something to there as well. I don't, but you could. Usually with my EDC bags, I don't want anything that screams gun or anything that has any molly on it. This one does, but it's very discreet, so I, was able to kind of live with that. But yeah, on the outside face right here, I'm gonna go over the front of it. You do have a little spot you can put your patches on. I just kind of kept the Hazard 4 patch on there and left that as is. I love this pull tab up top. It's nice, durable, really good stitching, and I can just, ease of use, being able to have this on the ground or wherever and just be able to pick it up really quick. It's awesome. I could imagine it being very useful if you're carrying this on an airplane and you have it on the seat in front of you, just to be able to kind of grab the bag real quick. Those are the type of things that you got to look for in a bag, is the ease of use and like the durability, and that has it in spades. But with these little pull tabs on the side, I attach one of these. I don't know if it's a carabiner or if it's I'm pretty sure that's the term, but if not, it's just something that I can attach something to if I need it, maybe like a water bottle, or just kind of, let your mind wander, some keys, whatever the case may be, something that you want quick access to. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it, so I threw that there. I have a little keychain on here, a little Dragon Ball Z, that's the nerd in me, but I have that there. But we're gonna jump into probably this side pocket right here. So, oh yeah, this strap is detachable as well, so you can take that off if you don't want to. Carry it as like a little side bag, and then it also has a little strap here. So when you're carrying the bag on your shoulders, you can actually attach this to your belt loop. This is actually Velcro, and it's just a little bit more tucked into your body. So if you're hiking or just in general, you want just to have it a little bit closer to you so it's not kind of flapping around. That's going to be a big one. But back to the side, with this little pouch here, you do have some MOLLE attachments there, so that way if you want to attach whatever you would want to put there, you could. I don't, but you could. This pocket, I just carry a little brush, but you could probably put like maybe, I don't even know, whatever you would like, honestly. I don't think it's big enough to put a water bottle necessarily, but it does have a little pocket. You could put spare magazines, some batteries, a flashlight, whatever you would kind of deem necessary. For me, I just put a little brush in there. You can put snacks, you know, a little protein bar, you know, some electrolytes, whatever kind of tickles your fancy there. This front pouch, we're gonna go through there. I like it. I kind of use this more so as like a dump pouch. This is where I kind of put like my keys when I'm going to the gym, my earbuds, like my AirPods, AirPods, and then like my cell phone. But it does have some Velcro here. I don't really know why, honestly, but I guess you could attach some stuff to it if you have it, you know, kind of keep it more stabilized there. It has a little pocket right here as well that you can kind of put maybe some documents. If you have like an SBR or something, maybe you could put your tax stamps there, or if you just want to keep your wallet tucked away there as well. Again, I just kind of use this as like a dump pouch. General purpose, it's really easy to get to for me, so I just kind of just throw my wallet in there, my keys, you know, the phone, whatever I need to kind of tuck away real quick, and then I'm on the go. So that's that there. It's definitely a pretty decent size. It goes down pretty deep to the bottom of where this pull tab is and where the buckle is. So yeah, that's the first two pouches. And then in the back, this one more so I really like. It's padded. It doesn't really open up too wide, but that's fine. Has a nice thick padding on here, so this is where you can this is where I normally put like a firearm, like my EDC if I'm going into like the gym. I'm a strong believer of carrying everywhere, all the time, no matter what, even at the gym, even no matter where I go, as long as I'm legally permitted to. So if I'm having something that's on my belt, maybe I'll just tuck it in here. And then that way it's a little more protected. You could put your phone there, your wallet as well, kind of let your mind run a fancy. Some people, this is where they kind of just keep this for their EDC in general. They might just put like a pistol here. And that might work for you. That's actually a pretty good idea. I just don't do that. I only kind of use that for just transporting, because if I'm gonna have a pistol, I'm gonna have it on me, on body. But when I'm in a pinch or if I'm going someplace, that's usually where I'll throw it, is in the back compartment right there. But with that, we're gonna jump right into it. Okay, so you unbuckle it. With the first flap open, you do have another compartment on the other side of the flap, I guess you could say, or the flap. And you can put whatever you feel like. It has some Velcro that kind of holds it there. Again, you can put some papers, documents, whatever the case may be. There's some more MOLLE on the inside. What I really like is that most of the MOLLE is very discreet, and you can't tell it's there unless you need to. You know, no one's really paying attention unless you know, you know. I'm glad I got it in black. They think they have it in gray, which is another good option. You know, I just like black, kind of shows less dirt and stuff like that. But again, to me personally, I don't think it doesn't scream like tactical bag. It just kind of screams just like a everyday bag. You might have your laptop in there, like a notebook or something. So that's the main reason I went with that. But again, there's some MOLLE here, so if you want to put some attachments on there as well. This compartment is the one that I have all of the goodies in, and everything that I normally carry is usually in here. So with that, I like the way it opens up. It kind of has these straps to kind of keep it down. So it has a see-through little package right here. And this is where I keep, I have a couple of chem lights in here. So let's say maybe you're on the side of a road, your car breaks down, you have to signal somebody. Maybe you need some, like, you know, some ambient lighting or whatever the case may be. That's where I have those glow sticks in there. I have a power bank. Check the power on this one. But yeah, fully charged. I like to keep that in here on me at all times. And that way I can charge my phone, my AirPad, my AirPods, my flashlights, whatever the case may be. It's there, very useful. I use that a lot. And I keep just a little rain poncho to either cover the bag or myself. Kind of keeps you dry. It's nothing too fancy. You can find these for a couple of bucks. I have a few of these. I have a couple in the car. My wife has some, but these are definitely good to have, and will keep you dry, at least, you know, for a little bit. It's not a raincoat, but you can make do So here we have all of the other little compartments, and I'm pretty minimal for the most part. I just try to really think, what am I going to use every day? So I do keep a tourniquet right here, because you never know what could happen. So it's good to be able to have access to a tourniquet, whether it be from a gunshot wound to someone getting cut very badly in like a car accident, whatever the case may be, it's there. And I think everybody should have one. I also keep one in the vehicle as well. A lighter, I might replace this one with something more durable, but just a good old Bic, and nothing too crazy. But you can get lighters for cheap, so that's where I have there. A permanent marker or Sharpie, so that way if I need to write something and someone like, you know, to really have it stick or seen, like on a wall or something like that. Just in general, your Sharpie imaginations, I don't know, like I was here, you could tag on the wall, I don't know. Useful, it's a Sharpie, can't go wrong, permanent marker. I have a little tactical pen. This thing's very durable. I got this as a gift. I don't know the exact brand, but I love this thing. It's pretty awesome. It's very sturdy in the hand. It has one of those glass breakers, so you can bust like a window open with it. And you can, you know, use it as a badass little tactical pen, so you can do your little tactical notes tactically. Yeah, just a pen, guys. So here I have an extra 20 round Staccato P magazine. I daily carry, my EDC is a Staccato P. I carry that in my T-Rex Arms sidecar. So this is what I have on body all the time. And you know, I always have one in the gun, a spare magazine on the side, an extra 20 rounder, and then I keep one here, so that way I have, you know, just another spare. So that's that there. If I need it, I carry a multi-tool. This is key. I don't think, some people like carrying stuff like this on body, and I can see the use of it. I did find one, I forget the name of it, that seems pretty practical. You can pull the blade out pretty fast. But I think it has a really good place in your EDC bag, because this is what you're going to be able to really need, from the pliers to like the little screwdrivers and whatnot, bottle openers. Like, it definitely comes in handy. Not something I necessarily want to keep on body, because I like having that minimalist, like real sleek, but definitely has its place. And then a fixed blade. So I keep it here in this little sheath. You can pull it out as is right here. Again, I got this a long time ago, years, but it's very reliable. I like that it's one solid piece of steel, and again, it's a fixed blade, so I don't have to worry about like bending it or anything like that. It's just kind of good to go. And then I just have it sheath right here. Put that bad boy there, and I'm gonna slap that thing back in there. Slap that thing. But yeah, that's where it lives. If you ever need it for whatever the case may be, opening up boxes, just being able to have access to a blade very quick, I think is very key. So that's where that thing lives. And then here I have a flashlight. So I like this flashlight. It's nothing too fancy, but it has like a little, like a focus beam that you can put on it. And it has a strobe and then a light bar. So being able to have that is awesome. I think it has rechargeable batteries as well. You can just use the USB port, use that with the power bank. And I think you could change the battery on this. Don't quote me on that though, but it's just like a little Bobcat. I can't remember. I think I got this at Menards. But that's definitely awesome. I do have some more storage in the back, but I'm kind of saving that just to kind of keep it sleek. I know it gets real, when you have bags and you have all these compartments, you can really overfill it very quickly because you just want to stuff everything in it. That's what she said. But like, you need to realize that sometimes it's better to be minimal and having that space, because you never know what you could put in there later on. But as of right now, this is very functional for me, my lifestyle and what I got going on. So that's what's kind of in that compartment there. Again, that's where a lot of the magic happens for me and what I roll with as far as that goes. And now we have the main compartment. So me personally, in this main compartment, this is where I carry my Flux Raider, or my Flux Legion Flux Raider. I don't know what you want to call it. But yeah, I carry this in my bag. It's kind of like an extra insurance policy, because I'm always going to have my EDC firearm, but being able to have this, it's very small, very discreet, more points of contact, so I'm able to put, you know, shots downrange or on target more accurately. I am going to be putting a red dot sight on here pretty soon, and with that, I'm going to be changing it from the 30 rounders or the YouTube compliant magazines to some 20s. and it'll like lower the footprint down here, and then I'll be able to have access to a red dot. But honestly, I've been to the range with this quite a few times, or you know, and it's been completely reliable. You can still aim down with the iron sights, and it's this thing's it's awesome. But yeah, essentially gives you more firepower than your handgun, and it's in a very discreet package. So my whole idea behind this EDC bag is being able to have access to things to get you home. Again, I have a family, I'm a father, and having stuff like this, I feel like, is kind of like an insurance policy for me to be able to get back home to them. And you know, with COVID and the riots and the protests, all the stuff that kind of happened, who knows, maybe you're on the expressway one day and you're blocked off and you have to, you know, travel on foot. Being able to have something very discreet, you know, you can tuck this underneath your coat, or if you have a sling, which I do need to get a sling for this, and put it underneath your coat, and you can have it discreet and you can use it. I don't necessarily have this as a primary weapon because, again, that's where my everyday carry firearm that I have on body is going to be. I don't think you're going to have enough time to switch to your bag. But with that said, to be able to have access to something with more points of contact that you could pull out in a pinch, that's small, that's discreet, is going to be a major key, especially something in a tiny package that just, you know, no one really expects that from this. And that's kind of the idea I'm kind of going with. There's 2 of the compliant magazines on here, so that way you have your spare in the front. So that's pretty much a good system right there, especially with how much rounds this has to offer just in one complete package. We're not even having to carry any spares. But with that said, I would like to, like I said, when I switch to the 21 round or the 22, I forget what they are, the other YouTube compliant magazines, when I put the red dot on there, the charging handle, and the flashlight, it'll really be more complete. But when I do that, then I'll have maybe these as spares on there. But for now, this is absolutely completely fine. Very small, very discreet, and I definitely, yeah, if you're on the fence about one of these like Flux Raiders, because you could buy just the chassis, and then you could put, if you already have a SIG P320, you can take the fire control unit out and put it in one of these. But I'd rather just get it straight from SIG. That way it's kind of just like a one and done type of deal. Everything's there. You get the cool Legion finish. You get a really good trigger, and you're you're good to go, you know. But I have this. I just got the paperwork back on my first SBR, and that's my B&T TP9. So that's going to be a little project. I just ordered the stock and the foregrip. I'm going to be getting my suppressor for that as well. And I'm either going to get another EDC bag, or I could rotate. But I'm a strong believer of just kind of keeping your systems pretty simple. But another reason to have something in 9mm or a pistol caliber carbine in general is it's going to use the same ammunition as your everyday carry. So that way, in a pinch, I guess you could take the ammunition out and put it here, whatever the case may be. But just kind of having everything simplified. If I had a SIG P320, one that didn't shoot, you know, on its own, preferably, I would definitely rock it with this, because then you would be able to use the same ammunition type and the same magazines in one package, in one system. That's kind of cool, you know. So that is something I am considering just to have. I really do like that SIG, the P320, the Spectre Comp, the Blackout. That may or may not be on my list of things I might be getting very soon, just for that reason alone, to have access to the same magazines. And yeah, I think that one's that might be the one. But either way, a PCC, AR-15s. I'm gonna deep dive on why I have this one in particular, or a pistol caliber carbine. Something very small is that when you go the AR-15 route or a 300 Blackout, some people agree with going gray mat, some people don't. But I just don't want to make myself a target. When you're walking around, was it Kyle Rittenhouse or whatever that happened? I just don't want to have a big rifle. People would just be like, look at that guy with the gun. You just kind of just stand out. And the idea, I think, is kind of just be low key. You can have this underneath your coat and no one knows. I mean, in theory, you can do that with an SBR, but it's a lot bigger, it's a lot bulkier. This is something that you can kind of pull out and you can get to work if you need to, and then put it away. And no one even knows it's there, and it can kind of get you home to your rifle, you know? So I definitely think this is a very good way to go. It's something along the lines of this kind of general size and package. Having your firearm as your main weapon that you're gonna go to, and then having this as kind of like the secondary insurance little policy that you keep in your bag, you keep with you, that you can fight with, kind of like a little mini rifle. It's a pistol brace ATF, all right? And it even says pistol brace, and then it even says not a vertical foregrip. That's so hilarious. Yeah, right there, not a VFG. That's awesome. But I highly recommend this. The quality, the fit and finish, the reliability. And yeah, if you guys are on the fence, don't be these or the bee's knees. They definitely sell out fast, so if you're interested, that might be something that you want to pick up sooner than later, or when you see it kind of strike, because that's what I did. When I wanted it, I made sure that when I saw it, I got it. And also, it's nice to be able to have this versus a regulated NFA item. I can go across state lines, which I don't do, but you could. In theory, you know, it's a lot easier than having to sign any like if you're going on a course outside of state, you can have that. But this compartment as well has a lot more too. They have a little spot here that you can put like an extra pistol magazine. You could probably put a laptop in here. There's another spot, a little compartment there. What's really cool too is that there's a zipper that goes through. So let's say if you did have a smaller handgun, you can kind of pull it down and through. You kind of keep the zip open, or maybe just need quick access to something in there. Snacks, you know, like a little, I don't know, a little protein bar, like a tactical protein bar, like reload, you know, you can have that there. But it's pretty cool. I don't use that feature, but it's nice to have, and at least it's there. But I definitely highly recommend this Hazard 4 bag. It's reliable. It's just rugged. It's durable. I've carried other ones, like I have like Adidas bags and whatnot that I've, you know, I have another sling bag actually that I use for the gym too. That's a lot lighter. I may or may not carry a firearm in that one when I go. But once you start putting more weight, the stitches and stuff can unfold, and that's going to be a major failure point to a lot of those style of bags versus just buying a dedicated bag that's going to be rugged, it's going to be reliable, that's going to work when you need it to, that has these features that are small, that are discreet. And yeah, so that's why I highly recommend the Hazard 4 Kato. This is what I carried in every day. So that's just kind of like a way of life. You know, when you train a certain way, or train a certain way, when you live a certain way, and then you kind of, I guess, yeah, essentially train and have the discipline to conduct yourself with carrying these types of things everywhere you go, you're going to want to find a nice simple system that's going to work and allow you to do that. And this is what kind of allows me that, is this bag here. Like I said, it's discreet, it's small, it works with my gray man style. If I ever were to add a thing of my own here, it would probably be a little molly pouch for like a water bottle. But I love this bag. I really do. I think they have a version in green and gray, but for sure the black one. The gray one doesn't have all the same features. I don't think you could detach the sling, and there might be a few other things there. But let me know what you guys think. Does this scream tactical? Does it scream like, that dude has a gun? Because you know what? I really don't think so. I really think it's just pretty discreet, especially since it's not a crossbody. It's just going to be on the side of me. I used to carry my coat or whatever the case. It's slapped, you know, right there on the side. And it's awesome, you know. Yeah, just to be able to have that as an insurance policy. A couple of things I would like to add to this, again, with the pistol caliber carbine, that SIG Legion is going to be a charging handle. The red dot, which I'm probably going to get that SIG Romeo. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Or it might be the MSR. I can't remember which one. But I'm probably just going to get that on there, a charging handle, and then a flashlight, just so I have one on the pistol brace option in there. And then I would like to probably put like a little boo-boo kit some Band-Aids, some gauze, a chest seal, and then some like ibuprofen, leave, some nausea pills, just to kind of have a little bit. You can get those at the gas station. I'm probably just gonna buy them at the gas station. Maybe a little honey pack, get a little tactical boner, But yeah, just to be able to have that in your bag. That way, if you have a headache, if you need to pat somebody up, or if you need a tactical boner, you can kind of grab that bad boy out there and get to work. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys, if you guys have an EDC bag, what do you carry and what do you carry it in? Do you like to have something bigger? I definitely think every American should have some form of bag like this, especially as dads out there, being able to kind of get bags. People might say it's overkill. Like, you carry all these guns, like, what do you need it for? But you know what? I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Being able to have a way to get back to your family is, I think, important, and having the right tools for the right job. But again, you can have, one of my last final couple tips here is, you can have all the coolest gear in the world, all this stuff, expensive pistols, cool bags, whatever the case may be. But if you don't have any training, if you're not taking care of your health, if you're not trying to find ways of de-escalation, it's easy to have road rage. It's easy to get mad at somebody and want to resort to violence, but you do have to have a level of just walking away. If you get into an argument with somebody on the expressway, or like a road rage incident, at the end of the day, you're never going to see that person again. What does it matter? There's no need to throw your life away or to do something like that. Or if you're going to meet somebody in the street, being able to have a different option other than just having to use a firearm. That should be the last line of absolute, of defense. You should be able to have some form of grappling skills. You should have some form of striking skills. You should have your verbal judo, being able to talk down and de-escalate a conversation. Like, hey man, all right, my bad. Have a good day. Take it easy. Because honestly, being able to back away from a situation is a lot harder than escalating a situation. It's easy to just, someone says, fuck you too. Like, all right, well, fuck you. And then you guys have an argument, but where's that going to get you? Especially if you're not a bum and you have stuff to lose and stuff to live for, family to live for, you have jobs, you have responsibilities, you have people who depend on you. So think about that next time you get into it with someone random on the street that you're never going to see again. It's just not worth it at the end of the day, but training with your firearms, knowing how they work, from the ammunition that you carry to the magazines you put in the firearm to the gun that you're using. Make sure that you're actually practicing with what you carry. And then if you're going to carry it, actually carry it. Carry it with you every day. Make that part of your lifestyle. Like, if this is what I'm going to do, then I'm gonna follow through with it all the way. Make sure that you're doing your cardio. Make sure you are having a decent diet. And sometimes I can struggle with the diet because now being a father and all that good stuff, it's easy to just kind of grab what's easy. But I still like to conduct myself in a certain way. I live a very, very healthy lifestyle for the most part. And I think you should as well. We only get one life, and you should try to at least be as healthy as possible so you can, be on this planet and see your kids grow up for as long as you're allowed to, If that's something that you can control, then control it. Having some form of defensive skills, again, with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, boxing, wrestling, having that. And then, which brings me to another one, is before you go from hand to hand to using a firearm, I think another tool is going to be some type of like an OC spray, pepper spray, mace, and that's going to be something I will be adding on here too. That is another one I do want to add. Maybe I'll put that on the side, just so that way you can have another level of something that can stop a threat without you having to get too physical. But yeah, guys, that's what I got for today. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys have, what you guys carry. And again, I don't know everything. I'm just trying to help other people with what I do know. I'm always willing to learn. That's the beautiful part about life. And every day is that we have a new opportunity to grow, a new opportunity to learn, and another opportunity to try to make this world a better place and help other people. And that's why I started this channel. Again, I'm not a police officer. I'm not in the military. I'm just a citizen. The prepared citizen. But yeah, that's it. If you like the video, like and subscribe. It means a lot. Stay blessed. Have a good one. And that's it.